A lot of times in this cannabis industry, individuals either want to be the cultivator or the seller. When I say cultivator, the business or the entity that grows weed. And when I say the seller, that would be the retailer, the dispensary, the delivery service, either one of those two things. But what if I told you there is a secret business model that's not really talked about, in which you can become the middleman between both and not have as much liability as a cultivator or a retailer, and can still create a business that generates millions of dollars? You would be wondering, what is this? If you're new to the channel, my name is Cannabis. In 2018, I started a licensed cannabis delivery service based in Oakland, California. Within 2 years, I was fortunate enough to scale that business into a 7-figure operation. Without further ado, let's jump into this video. This would be called a distro or a distributor. A distro is the middleman in between the brand or cultivator and the retailer. So they've helped facilitate that transaction, make it efficient and smooth. They get the product from the brand or the cultivator, help package it compliantly and get it retail ready, and transport and deliver it in a safe and efficient manner to the retailer. And then they make a little spread off of each transaction that they help facilitate, whether it would be 10% or 20%, but at a large scale, that small percentage that you're making, if you carry a lot of brands and you're able to create relationships with various retailers in whatever region that you're servicing, that all adds up. So this is a business model that is not talked about a lot because, again, there's so much emphasis on either, okay, I'm going to be the cultivator or I'm going to be the retailer. However, you can play in between both and not have to deal with a lot of the problems, all the liability that come with being a cultivator, as far as your harvest not being consistent or it gets plagued by bugs that destroy the plants. And then with the retailer, you have to deal with the actual consumer, robberies, high insurance, real estate. The distro allows you to be the party that plays in between both of these entities and make a small cut off of the transaction that's happening between both of the two, because within this industry, the brands or the cultivators always need to get their product inside of a retailer, which is a dispensary or a delivery service, so that retailer can sell to the end consumer. It is very rare that businesses are the cultivator, the distributor, and the retailer, because that requires a lot of capital, a lot of resources, a lot of employees. I just wanted to bring that type of business model to light. Not everybody wants to have the burden of being a retailer or a cultivator. This is another option if you're somebody who likes connecting the dots, who likes to network, likes to create relationships. You may not like to deal with that end consumer because it takes a lot of patience and it takes a certain type of business person to deal with consumers. And then if your specialty is not marketing, it's not branding and creating your own product, there is a place for you within this industry where you can facilitate the transactions between both of these entities and still make millions of dollars, because you're making a percentage of that transaction that you're helping facilitate between those two entities. And there's huge distributors within America that this is their whole business model. As you scale, you can also provide resources to help the brands sell products and getting them into different retailers. A lot of people may not know that being a middleman is an option within the industry. Your main focus and what you need to specialize is creating relationships and transporting and facilitating a safe transaction between both parties. And you can make millions of dollars. If you have any questions, if you want me to dive deeper into this business model, because I've never really talked about it that much, comment down below. I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. If this video provided you with any value, please like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new. And until next time, peace. I'm out.